Hey there, guys. It's Tori here from Choice Network. Now, today we're going to be doing a podcast, aren't we?
Yes, we're doing a
I'm sat
podcast.
here. I'm here.
Yeah, hello. Hey, folks. How
Yeah.
is everybody?
Yeah. How's everyone doing? we'd
Yeah,
like to know the health of our
yeah. Well,
the health and
minimal
well-being.
views.
Yeah.
But yes. So yeah, as Toby says, we've got a list. We're gonna talk to you about certain situations. Do you wanna tell
Yeah.
them what we're gonna talk about?
Today's just a podcast.
Yeah, simply a podcast.
Pretty chilled. It's going to be casual. That's what podcasts
Yeah,
are
I mean
about.
exactly. We're just gonna relay our thoughts on certain
Yeah.
topics that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. I'd just like
Just
to talk about some of the videos we've done that I think you should check out.
Yep. So
You've just done the top three.
yeah,
games.
basically I've done a video of top 3 video games of 2014, and this is purely just my opinions of what I believe. But yeah, I suggest you check it out. I'm not going to give you too much about it. I do suggest you watch it, but I'll give you a number 3. The number 3 is Outlast Whistleblower. It's a survival horror video game, and that is number 3 on my top 3 video games. And like I said, it's something to play, and it's a scary game for sure.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that. To be honest,
Trust me.
all those games that are on your list, I've
You've
not
never
played.
played? Oh my
No,
god.
nope.
Toby here, he's bought a PS4, so I'm suggesting he plays one of the games on my top 3 video game list, because that is...
The Wolf Among Us.
Oh my god. You said it, you said it.
It doesn't matter. The
No,
videos there.
the video there so you can watch it, so I mean... The Wolf Among Us is there. That's number 2, and that's a pretty good game. It's a not your average video game. It's basically primarily focused on plot, and you come across different characters.
Yeah,
and
it's like The Walking Dead.
yeah,
It's
basically,
a
yeah,
Telltale game, isn't it?
yeah. Simply, that's it. Exactly, it's basically done by Telltale. So it's basically the same thing you come across gameplay.
Yeah, it's basically multiple choice. Like your actions have consequences, don't they?
Exactly, yeah. So I mean, the thing is, you can play it multiple times and come to different situations. You don't need to play it once, So yeah, definitely check that video out. But yeah, Toby's got a video.
I'm just checking to see what video. I've got one, How to Lose Fat.
Yeah, without really.
Yeah, it's... We've heard it all before, haven't we?
Yeah,
As I go into the video. But these are methods that do work, and they're not exactly... It's not rocket science, rather. But, it's just... just to remind people how to,
It's like, well, what is there's a lot of sort of not reliable sources, I believe.
Yeah.
So I mean, Toby just sort of giving his opinion on what he believes.
They're pretty simple, straightforward instructions, and they're just little things that you can change in your own life that'll get you.
Exactly. I mean, I do suggest that following these tips and
and then I've obviously got the protein. Looking into the protein.
Yeah, because I mean, when I was watching that myself, I'm not really into my fitness, so I mean, watching that video in particular, I feel like I can get some help from that, because the thing is with protein, it's I'm probably looking to build up some muscle myself, and not really like the thinnest guy, but I do definitely need to pack on the meat. So I mean, listening to that, I mean, it's a good duration, so I do suggest watching it, and you probably pick up some tips.
Yeah, I always like to keep my videos pretty short anyway. So just
definitely.
so it's filled with content, not any filler. And you can just listen to it and then be like, oh, yeah, that's my daily dose of information.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you want some short and sweet, and that's what Toby's videos definitely done. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, we've got 2 videos, basically the opinion videos. We've got Toby's video.
One on the Amiibos that I was going crazy over, and now I'm not too keen on them.
Yeah.
And I've just recently bought the Wii Fit trainer.
Yeah,
and I've kept it in the box. Although I read an article yesterday how they're not discontinued, I was led to believe that they were discontinued.
Oh,
so
okay.
We'll have to wait and see on that.
Yeah, no, definitely. And yeah, basically my opinion is on a pop vinyl, which is basically simply a bobblehead. And if you watch it, I basically cover why I like it, and the one that I have got is Captain America bobblehead. But yeah, I do suggest watching it, and if you're into sort of collectible items like amiibos or bobbleheads and stuff like that, then yeah, I suggest buying stuff like that. It's a good collectible to have. I mean, what do you think having such?
Well, the amiibos they do sort of do something.
Yeah.
like for instance with Mario Kart, if you scan your amiibo in, you get like a free costume.
Oh, right,
with
okay.
Hyrule
This is new to
Warriors.
me. This is
I
new to
mean,
me.
the set that's come out is supposed to be with Super Smash Bros. Like,
Right, okay.
it stores your personal fighting data on the character.
Oh, okay.
So I've got the Yoshi one, and if I use that, in
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros, it'll store.
Right.
So they do have.
Yeah,
more
they
than
have a
just
purpose. Yeah.
more than just a figure.
Yeah,
There's a
right.
collectible.
That's all new to me. My basically pop vinyl figurine is
That's just more like a.
Yeah, it's just generally a
It has
collectible.
no real purpose.
No,
does
I
it?
mean,
No.
is it something to put alongside your shelf next to your gaming, video games, DVDs and stuff? But yeah, I feel like it's just a cool collectible to have in general.
Yeah, which is awesome. Anyway, let's move on to what we've been playing. This is very video game focused, but I like that. I
I'm
could
loving
talk
the
about
video
video
games.
games all day.
Oh yeah, me as well, definitely. But yeah, what should we start off with? What do you want to talk about? What game have you recently played?
I've actually been playing Garden Warfare, which is
Okay.
Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. If you don't know, it's free for PlayStation 4 users.
Right.
Basically, Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, I've heard of Plants vs.
it's-
I've never played it myself, but
It's basically like a third-person shooter
right, okay.
version. And it's really fun actually.
Yeah.
I've only played it briefly, but I
Yeah.
played that yesterday. I've been playing GTA 5 on the new consoles as well, which is really good. I've
cool.
also been playing Shadow of Mordor, which is
All right.
that Lord of the Rings.
Oh
game.
yeah, I was gonna mention that because that name sounds familiar to me, Mordor.
Yeah, it's very similar to Assassin's Creed, but
All right, okay.
it's quite a small world, if you
Yeah.
will. But there's like a lot going on in there, and it's quite cool. It's an interesting game, and it's Lord of the Rings themed, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. Games I've been playing is recently I've played on PS4 is no, forgive me, it's not PS4, it's on PS3. I've been playing The Evil Within, and basically that's just another survival horror video
Why
game.
did you not get that for the PS4?
Because the thing is, I'm not exactly the richest dude in.
Could you not afford that one?
I could not afford it. To be honest with you, in the UK, PS4 games cost like about 50-60 quid.
Amazon. Go on Amazon.
Yeah, that is true. But when buying a game, I don't mind waiting sometimes. But when you just want to go into a game store, you just want to physically buy it and have it with you within a couple of seconds. So I prefer that. So when I bought that, I just got into that, and it's I would say it's an okay video game. It has a Last of Us feel to it, the gameplay at least, but the plot is totally new. It's basically, like I said, survival horror video game, and you play as I think he's a detective, Sebastian, I believe, and you come across like sadistic stuff like gore, and it's kind of like Saw orientated, and you've got blood and gore, you've got villains there, zombies and stuff. But yeah, so just playing that's pretty good. It's a mind boggler as well.
It's the guy who made Resident Evil, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Is it Shinji Mikami?
I don't know. I forgot his name. I don't even know how you pronounce it really.
Yeah, I think it's Shinji Mikami. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah.
He's the guy who made Vanquish and
Okay, right.
yeah, he made Resident Evil 4 and
Right.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that
Shinji.
that does make sense now.
Yeah, honestly, like those games are really good.
Yeah, I suppose so.
No, I do want to get Evil Within.
Yeah, no, I
on
do
PS4.
definitely suggest playing that game because
It's very Resident Evil 4-esque.
Yeah, true. I mean, you come across situations, you get your collectibles, and the monsters in there are pretty dreadful because they do give you jump scares. I'd say that, and yeah, it's a cool game. It's a definitely cool game. But yeah, any other games that you played?
Well, we've got Injustice.
Right in front of us.
Gods Among Us.
Yeah,
whatever it's
the
called.
Ultimate
Yeah,
Edition.
that's with the PS Plus. If
Yeah.
you subscribe to it. Yeah, we've just been toying around with the. I don't know. I'm not overly keen on it.
Toby's not overly keen because would you say you're not really you're not into the fighting games? Would you say?
I do
Or-
like fighting games, but I'm more into like Street Fighter.
Right.
More into Street Fighter as a fighting game, less Mortal Kombat.
Right, okay. I see.
I like, to be honest, I like Tekken, Street Fighter, and Dead or Alive. They're the
Right.
fighting games that I do like.
Okay.
And I also don't mind Virtual Fighter.
Right.
But anything other than that, I'm not really overly keen on.
Right, okay.
Blaze Blue was pretty good.
Right.
And that Persona fighting game that they made was pretty good as well.
Right. I mean, I'm with you on the Tekken, and I'm gonna say I do love Mortal Kombat.
Dead or Alive, the boobies.
Yeah, why not? But me personally, I like this game purely because it's got it's based on DC characters, and I'm a comic book buyer. I'm into my comic books, whether it's Marvel or DC, and I love the fact that they've incorporated DC characters into a video game, which they have done previously. But seeing this on the PS4, it's you get to see the sort of coolness and
No, the graphics are really good actually.
yeah, I mean, it's such a detail. I mean, right now I'm just looking at Batman's physical appearance. You can see the detail in his armor and his Batcave that he's in. But yeah, like I said, primarily why like you've got a vast amount of DC characters from Superman, Batman, Martian Manhunter,
Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Oh my god, I'm loving Harley Quinn. Oh my god, I want to talk about it and what we're going to be talking about next. But yeah, if you're a fan of DC Comics, suggest playing that game.
Also, if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, this has been very PlayStation oriented.
Yeah, that is true.
I've just recently got a PS4, so that's all I'm really doing. But if you got a PS3 and you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, get Deadly Premonition.
Right,
The
okay.
director's cut. It's a bit like Resident Evil. It's a bit like Evil Within.
Oh, right,
So it's
okay. I'll probably look into that.
Really tongue in cheek,
Right.
really just ridiculous game.
Yeah. Why not? I mean,
check that out because honestly, it's really good. I don't know if we're gonna run out of time on this one. So
yeah,
we'll
we'll probably
just
cut it short.
No.
We'll keep on going.
We'll keep going until it
cuts off. Then
yeah.
we'll probably just upload part 2 then.
Yeah.
But yeah, next we want to talk about films that we have watched.
Yeah, watched recently.
Yeah, I mean, like 2014 is, we're on early December, and obviously it's coming towards the end. So I mean, what I tend to do is whenever I watch a film, I have a film list of films that I'm gonna watch within a year, and write down them and just tick all the ones I've watched. And this year's been a pretty great year for films for me personally. I mean, how about yourself, Toby?
I haven't really watched any films.
Oh, Toby, how can you do that? How can you do that? Seriously, I mean, gaming.
I got dragged to the cinema to watch Mockingjay Part 1.
Oh, to be honest with you, I'm gonna say something about Mockingjay. I didn't enjoy